And I always like to start up in the garage, of course. Electrical, everything plumbing. That's your gas line coming in. That's a water spigot going out. And everywhere they're going to be hanging the sheetrock, we're going to have nail guard, nail guard, nail guard, nail guard. All right, we're at your house, and as you can tell, we are in the framing stage. We're going to be looking at all the what's called the rough mechanical or mechanical rough out. It's the electrical, plumbing, gas lines, everything you need right before they cover it up with sheetrock. But hey, yeah, it's James Potenza, your Houston new home realtor. Look me up and I'll help you out anywhere in the Houston area. If you want somebody to represent you with an extra pair of eyes to oversee your entire build process, you're going to want to give me a call. James Potenza. All right, let's take a look at Coventry home in Chambers Creek. All right, guys. Started putting some paint on, got your windows on, got your roof on, and we are about to get your third-party inspection on Friday. And I always like to start up in the garage, of course. So yeah, we're going to get your third-party inspection. They're going to be looking at a whole lot more than I can see because they know a lot more than I do. But I come in here and I just see some basic stuff. I haven't seen anything major that stuck out. Just a couple of boards where they need to hang the sheetrock. But other than that, it looks pretty good. The customer service manager or a customer service person stopped by. And he educated me on some things. And he was super nice, super cool. And so, yeah, it was good to see him. So, yeah, we're going to be looking at everything electrical, everything plumbing. That's your gas line coming in. That's a water spigot going out. And everywhere they're going to be hanging the sheetrock, we're going to have nail guard, nail guard, nail guard, nail guard. There's that major load bearing beam right there. You're gonna have three. And I was actually talking to the customer service guy, super cool guy. He told me that as long as there's two right there, and you're gonna need two right there, you're gonna have to have at least three coming down, and it's actually having four coming down. So it's transferring that load to these two coming down to the slab. So he said it was okay, and I get it. It is. There's that beam. We also talked about that. You only need three because you get three up there. So you take these three, and those actually look good. I mean, you're going to have a little bit of gap here. Those aren't as critical as those three right there. But we'll talk to your construction manager and just see what he has to say about that. Got your electrical, your inspector, and I've been checking them. We'll make sure that these are poking out just enough because the sheetrock's going to stand right there, and every single one of these has to be flush with the sheetrock. And as I'm walking through, I'm just kind of looking at them. All this green stuff here, that's borax, I think. It's a bug deterrent. Keeps the bugs from, it makes the wood taste bad to bugs. Here's your laundry room. And again, nail guard for the vent. Good. So this doesn't need a nail guard on this side because it's so far back, but on the other side, obviously it's close enough to where they might be able to put a nail through. So nail guard. Water lines. And since this is exterior, actually it's the garage, but they need to wrap those, and they did. Good job, good job. Nail guard, nail guard. And they didn't really need one there, but they got one there too for your data lines. That's your data box. And guys, this is the exciting time when your house is being built because you've got walls, you got a roof. It's much darker in here than it was without a roof. Wait till they put the sheetrock up. Boy, I'm telling you, it's going to be a house. So what I check for, I'll show you one over there, but you got to check for where they actually hang the sheetrock, right? So they have to have a place to hang the sheetrock. And sometimes they'll miss it on the edges, but they have that and that and that one over there to put a nail to hang the sheetrock in the corner. So this room looks good. There was only like one or two places. I took some pictures for you. And it's about to get noisy. But we're just walking around. That's your spigot outside. Is that where your water comes in? I don't know. Pretty thick line. I think you got the bug deterrent system. Is that what that is? Looks like it. So that goes around the exterior of the house. I think that's what that is. So yeah, so they're good there to hang the sheetrock. They're good there. They can put a nail in there, and they can put a nail there, and a nail there, and a nail there. So that's good. Things you don't think about, but your inspector will point it out, give us a good report, or a detailed report. Love it. Very cool. I love this room. Look how big it got. Wait until they put the sheetrock up. The house gets bigger the more stuff they put in, which doesn't really make sense. But it does. Yeah, so they got places to hang a sheetrock. If they don't have rafters or joists, then they got to put a piece of 2x4 up there, hanging off the edge. Here, let me. One was in the primary bedroom. Just walk around. Yeah, so just imagine sheetrock going up there, and they're going to nail it, nail it, nail it. You got that there. Nail it, nail it, nail it. But they need one there. They need one of those right there to hang over so they can put the nails in it. Because you'll have nails coming up here, but then you don't have nails there. Whereas this one, you got nails there, and you do have a space right there to put nails. Hope that makes sense. No problem. Just put a 2x4 up there. Or they're going to have to bring that 2x4 out somehow. They'll fix it. Simple fix. Woo, look at your backyard. And these windows, they give that nice tint. Of course, the film on there probably gives it a different color tint, but I don't think that one has. Well, I don't know. Those are nice windows too. They ain't cheap. There's your data. Oh, I was going to show you your bathroom. And shear wall, love it. And they got it nailed in, nailed in, nailed in, nailed in. They shoot nails into the concrete. You're going to hear me talk a lot about nails because they're going to have a lot of nails. Nail guard, nail guard, nail guard. That's your plumbing for sink on the left, sink on the right. That's an exterior wall, so they wrap it. The one that's up in the attic, they don't have to wrap it. But if it's exterior, they do. Nail guard. Nail guard, nail guard. We're just going to have to start calling them NGs. NG, NG. How many times is he going to say nail guard? All right, so we can't walk through there. Actually, we will. Whoop. That's a nice view. So you won't be able to see this once they cover everything up. It's inside your fireplace. That's how you turn your fire on, the gas. It goes up there, connects up there. Be cool if you can maybe put something in there before they put the sheetrock up. I don't know, maybe something cool. Not a water bottle, but something inside that you just know is there. That'd be kind of cool. Ooh, thank you. Got quiet. Love those windows. Here's the kitchen. Gonna have a nice island there. Lots of can lights up there. And of course, there's that major load bearing Versailles. Kind of like how they did that. Instead of just sitting them on top, they cut them at a 90-degree angle and just plop. On this side, they had to use joist hangers. Right there. Didn't notice that last time. It's a different technique, but I like it. That'll work. That will work. So that Versailles laminated super compressed boards, man-made more or less. It is wood, but they compress it super strong, and those things are real expensive and they're really strong. But you got three there. You got to have at least three coming down. Drops the load, and you got a bunch of them. So let's get. They'll remove that one right there. That's a nice walk-in. Whoa. And you can put all kind of pantry food in here. Huh, I know what that is. That turns on your light when you open up the door. Never seen one in the wall like that. Or actually, I've never seen one. I know how they work, but that's kind of cool. This is a really neat little area back in here. Love it. Those are drain lines for maybe water heater upstairs, or I think so. I wonder what those are. They are drain lines for something. Like they could still fix it or make it work even after they hang the sheetrock, but I don't know. Those are nail guard, lots of nail guards, a bunch of electrical. Nail guard. Oh, and by the way, if you want to take a nail guard with you, there you go. They just pop them in. Give me a thumbs up if you're having fun yet. Yeah, the kitchen has a lot of stuff. I always like to hang around the kitchen for a while. All these are going to be your cabinets. That's where they hang the cabinets. They're not really structural, so to speak. Just giving them a place to hang all your cabinets, and you got a lot of cabinets. So while the customer service, I'm gonna call him manager, he was super cool. We talked about that, and we will talk about that. But he gave me a good explanation on what we can do about that. And all it is, it's that drain line that's just protruding just a little bit out of the sheetrock line. There will be cabinets right there, but we'll talk more about that in detail. That's the view right there. Love it. Check for nail guards. Nail guard. They got plenty of them. So you don't need one there because it's so far back. I think it's an inch and a quarter, inch and a half or whatever. That one is pretty close. So they got to put a nail guard. Oh my God, guys. This is going to be super cool. And it is a absolutely gorgeous day out here. I mean, you got your own pine trees, and when the wind blows through the pine trees, it makes that whooshing noise. Super cool. Let's walk you around the side here. I didn't see anything that stood out. There I am. Not a whole lot, other than just to tell you what these are. These are brick ties. So what they'll do, they'll probably brick it probably about this high, and then stop for a day or whatever, and then they'll kind of let it dry so you don't have all the weight of all the bricks sink in the mortar. I think that's a technique. I'm pretty new to that, but I've seen that before on a couple of houses I built. They'll stop at some point, and then maybe let it dry, let the mortar dry a little bit, and then work their way back up. I think. Nothing down here. I don't know if you guys can hear that. You guys are lucky. Super cool. I am super excited for you guys. All right. I think that's about it. Like I said, I didn't see here. Speak here. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't see anything that is going to be something major. Everything looks good, pretty tidy. It's pretty normal for this stage. Just a couple of things that that we probably already know about. Your inspector will have a much more detailed report. We'll give it to your construction manager. He'll have a punch list and take pictures of the things he fixed. But yeah, anyway, James Potenza, your Houston new home realtor. Guys, I appreciate you calling me and let me help you build this house. I really appreciate it. But yeah, if anybody else out there is looking to buy a new construction home in the Houston area, look me up and I'll help you out. An extra set of eyes, an extra set of experience, and make sure you get the best deal on a well-built home anywhere in Houston. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.